Welcome back to What's the Buzz in Western New York. I'm Kim Piazza. If you or a loved one are finding that living independently in your own home is becoming a challenge, then the man who can help is Walt Kolt. He does so much for so many here in our hometown. Let's meet him and find out more. We've spoken to Kolt Access and Lift in the past, but now we've got something entirely new for you with Kolt Access and Lift, a new location. So we're going to go see Walt again. Hello.
Hello, Kim. How are you?
Good. Thank you for having us in your beautiful new showroom.
Yeah, it's not just a showroom, it's a demonstration room for our customers. It's able to use and try the products out before we come to their house.
So I know that some of our audience are very familiar with what you do, but let's reintroduce that. Kolt Access and Lift. What do you do?
First off, we're the largest installer of stair glides in Western New York. We install more than all the other companies put together. And that's based on our quality and the fact that our service is without peer in this area.
So stair lifts are kind of a big thing that you do here, and stair lifts, that's the chair, and up the stairs it takes you.
It takes you up the stairs safely. They have seat belts, they have a lot of built-in controls for safety, but it's one of the earliest and best things you can do to get into your house safely and go up and down the stairs, because with the first problems people have usually is stability and dizziness or that type of thing, and so that they're able to go up and down the stairs safely.
And you know, the stair lift, as well as so many of the other products that you have for individuals, are built so that people can stay in their homes.
Exactly right. And it's not just stay in their home, but stay in their homes with safety and peace of mind. And peace of mind is something you just can't buy nowadays, and it's relatively low cost. Not only that, but we provide a whole variety of lifts, porch lifts, elevators, lulas that can be put into people's homes. So depending on your budget, we can fit your needs. For example, we have a new product line here, which is a ceiling lift. Something unique in the marketplace for homes. They've been used in hospitals and institutions for quite a few years now. But for a very low cost, we can install one of these, which allows you to lift somebody in and out of a wheelchair, into their bed, in and out of the bed, and back into the wheelchair, or onto the toilet, or into the shower. And it's for the price you can't beat the safety and security of this unit.
And you told me this goes up to 700 pounds?
So this little lift here will take 700 pounds, and the batteries will last you up to 7 years.
And I know sometimes people look at equipment like this and they think, oh, but you know, the money involved. But when you consider the money involved of having to move into assisted living or having to move into a nursing home, that's big money.
Well, this will allow a single caregiver to take care of their significant other. In the past, you'd have to get 2 or 3 people in for lifting and care, and this allows one person to take care of another person with complete safety and peace of mind.
And the caregiver won't be injured.
No, that's actually one of the bigger problems. A lot of people don't realize that. They think about the patient or the client, but it's actually the caregiver that ends up having a lot of problems, back injuries or exoskeletal injuries.
Right. In the process of caring for a loved one or a friend, you are injured, and then you need care.
And then when you have 2 people that need help instead of 1.
You shared with us earlier, Walt, your approach to the technology and the equipment.
Well,
tell the folks at home.
We feel that's important. I'm an engineer by background, and engineers a lot of times design equipment the way they want it to work, but we work with our engineers to make sure they design the equipment the way the customer wants it to work. In other words, how they're going to use it. So we try to build in safety items and try to make sure that the equipment will be safe to use regardless of how it's used. For example, this unit itself here will charge itself when it's not being used. You don't have to worry about somebody plugging it in or have to maintain it, because the unit itself is self-standing.
So let's take a minute and actually talk about your company.
Okay.
How many years have you been doing what you're doing?
We're proud to say we're celebrating our 20th year right now. Our clients are part of our family for life. So
service with any equipment, like the equipment you have here, is probably #1 on the minds of people who are buying equipment for accessibility.
Well, if you think about it, they're housebound to begin with, so they're totally reliant on this equipment for their mobility and their safety. So if you don't have service with a mechanical device, what's the point of selling it, is the way we look at it. We started off our company as a service company and developed into the products instead of selling products and developing into a service company.
And you have a fleet of 5 trucks and vans.
Yes, we do. You'll see our vans all over Buffalo with the Kolt signs on it as we run around to take care of our clients and get our equipment installed as safely and as professionally as possible.
When someone has a piece of equipment that needs service, how quickly you are able to respond?
We generally respond within 24 hours depending on the need of the person, sometimes even faster than that. We'll do emergency calls. But it really depends on the requirements of the individual and just how important it is for them to have that equipment. We're literally all over Western New York right now. You'll see our name on our product. We use Severia products line, and Severia product line was made in Canada right across the border here. And it's a high quality, highly reliable product. We're very proud to represent in Buffalo. We're proud to say that we have a personal relationship with all our clients. We remember their names, we remember their needs, and we remember the sense of urgency that's always important for every customer every day.
Your #1 selling item in Western New York?
Stair glides.
Stair glides, safety up and down the stairs.
Yep.
And if I'm outside and I need to get inside my home?
We're #1 in porch lifts.
So we've got stair glides, porch lifts, and then we come into the home,
right,
and we can find
ceiling lifts, and we can do other equipment. For example, simple things like a ramp on the outside of the house or a pool lift so that the person who has a need can get into the pool with the rest of the family.
So really anything that you need, Western New York, for your independence and for what really leads to a full, happy life within your home, around your home, with your family.
I couldn't have said it better.
Kolt Access and Lift. Walt is your guy. Thanks for having us, Walt.
It's been a pleasure.
Connect with Walt Kolt at Kolt Access and Lift. They're located at 435 Lawrence Bell Drive, Suite 1 in Williamsville. Give Walt a call at 716-580-3422 and check out their website at koltaccess.com.